Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're asking, it's now 450 baht they're talking about for possible tourism fees in Thailand. This whole notion of a tourism fee, a tourism tax, whatever, I really kind of wish they'd just move on from this, because every time we talk about it, it doesn't really look good for the Thai tourism industry. On top of that, this 300 baht, which was what it was talked about in the past, and now I'll get to the citations where they're talking about it now, it's going to be 450. You know, I know the way bureaucrats and government folks think. They see all these tourists and these people coming in, they're going, oh my gosh, if we can get 300 baht or 450 baht per person, that'll add up to X amount, a big old pile of money, and we can do X, Y, Z with it. Well, one, I don't love it when bureaucrats have a whole pile of money to go out and live their dream of whatever bureaucracy it is they want to create to further annoy most people that just want to interact, transact, come to Thailand and just be a tourist. Again, it puts off tourists, just the thought of it. And I think that Thailand would probably make more money just letting people come in, letting them interact with our economy here, and then picking up that money, quote unquote, on the back end, to use sort of Hollywood parlance, in the form of, if nothing else, the 7% VAT, which people will sit there and say, well, the VAT can be refunded, et cetera, et cetera. Well, yeah, in theory it can, and there are folks that do that, but many of the people, especially coming from the West, don't tend to avail themselves of that. And then on top of that, it's not the easiest thing in the world to get a VAT refund. And beyond even that, what's the problem with having that money just moving around the economy? I'd much rather have it in the hands of the private sector than, again, sitting around in a big pile so that a bunch of bureaucrats can figure out more ways to mess with the tourism sector than already exist. That said, I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. Article is titled, Suspension of TM6 Form for Travelers Extended. Quoting directly, the Ministry of Tourism and Sports, meanwhile, is exploring integrating the collection of the 300 baht and 150 baht tourism fees into the ETA system. Now, for those who are unaware, that's the electronic travel authorization, which I've talked about at length in other videos. Overall, I think this is a very bad idea. I think it's going to have a very negative impact on the Thai economy. And then on top of it, when did we go from 300 up to 450? When did they add on this other 150 now? Where'd that come from? So it's gone up 50% hypothetically just this past year? I mean, every time they've always talked about this in the past, it was 300 baht. Again, I think Thai authorities, officials, whatever, need to seriously reconsider both the electronic travel authorization as well as the notion of this tourism fee, if for no other reason than the optics for the tourism sector here in the Kingdom of Thailand.